Hey everybody, I'm Aaron Norris. It is April 8th, it's Friday. And how do you feel about having to rent to somebody with a criminal background? That and much more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. Hey, don't forget to check out me interviewing Rob Hahn of 7DS Associates and the writer behind the blog Notorious ROB. Up this week, we talk a little bit more about the realtor's role as technology comes in and takes over some of those functions that realtors sometimes do. As more and more consumers go online to do their research before they even call a realtor, you don't want to miss it. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported a loss of 2,200 mortgage jobs in February. CoreLogic reported home prices increased 6.8% year over year and 1.1% month over month. The National Association of Realtors released some data showing 18.5% decrease in the number of vacation homes bought last year. Consumer confidence is at its lowest in 18 months at 80.2 according to Fannie Mae, and the Federal Open Market Committee says in April the Fed is unlikely to raise rates. The National Association of Realtors chief economist Lawrence Yun says the lack of inventory is spelling trouble for affordable housing nationwide. Rents increased nationwide at their highest pace in 7 years, and new construction, well, has just not been that exciting. Since 2009, 5.6 million homes, condos, and apartment units were created, but 1.7 million were demolished. That's a net increase of only 3.9 million, especially considering the U.S. has 17.3 million new people living in the country. You take the average household of 2.5 and magically you are short almost 4 million units. Pressure's on for builders to build and make up some of that deficit, but hey, it's got to be profitable. So what now? First-time home buyers, as well as realtors and investors who work in the first-time home buyer space, will be excited by this one. Cal FHA just increased what a family can earn to qualify for its first-time buyer program. A family once upon a time could make up to 120% of a county's median income, and now that's 140%. So in LA, for example, before you could only earn around $77,500. Now it's $90,700, and that number is very similar in counties like San Bernardino and Riverside counties as well. So this is really, really great news because prices have increased pretty steadily. Now the problem is there's an inventory shortage. Don't know what to do with that, but let's see if it makes a difference. LA landlords and tenant advocates actually got together for the first time since I can remember to push amnesty on bootlegged apartments. You know, those spaces that never were fully permitted, or somebody put up a wall and magically you've got two very small rooms. As long as it's safe, but maybe it's been illegal all this time, well, they want to make it to where they can make that livable space. All was going well until Penn Met Paper and City Council suggested landlords guarantee that a certain percentage of the space would remain affordable for 55 years. So they're willing to give you the space and allow you to lease it out, just not for free. So a 55-year attachment there. The Apartment Association in Greater LA just thinks that that's not going to work and that's too long. We'll have to wait and see if the cost-benefit analysis is there. The Fair Housing Act prohibits discrimination in the sale, rental, or financing of dwellings based on race, color, religion, sex, disability, familial status, and national origin. Well, HUD has sort of expanded that definition to assist the estimated 100 million Americans with some form of criminal background, partly because it disproportionately affects minority communities, which is, of course, covered by the law. Landlords must now look at their policies to see if it is unjustly kicking out applicants. Because of this, you got to look at if it was an arrest versus a conviction, because not all arrests convert to a conviction, and also what was the crime, how long ago was it. So HUD has awarded something like $38 million to 100 groups to fight housing discrimination, but also with enforcement. Please stay tuned to your realtor association or your local landlord association to make sure that you stay compliant. I'm sure this is going to change some forms and maybe some of your processes so you don't get in trouble. With that, what do you think? Is this law helpful? Is this going to change your process very much? Are you worried about it? Let me know in the comments below. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment below and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. If you're on Facebook, please don't forget to not only like the Norris Group page, but don't forget to add us to your See First list and with notifications on. Leave your comments below the video. And if we miss something, share the story on our comment sections on either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll make sure to include it on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. Hopefully we'll see you out and about. You can see all of the events that we've got coming up in spring and summer on our website. But April 11th, we're going to be back on the road doing Stay Put, Cash Out, or Change Seats. That's a Monday night. Next Monday night, that's at LA South RIA. So for those in LA, we'd love to see you. May 4th, we'll be doing the same talk at the Inland Valley Association of Realtors. And then May 11th, we'll be doing it in Orange County at OCRE Forum. May 19th, the AOA's $1 Million Trade Show, the Landlording Conference. We'll be doing that. All that information is on our website, as well as information on our hard money loans, including fix and flip, buy and hold, and new construction. Rates starting at just 6.9%. What? If you'd like more information on passive investing with trust deeds, check out tngtrustdeeds.com. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week.